Let me tell you something about LA, girl. The city will have you living right next door to your dreams without you ever touching them. Let me explain. I feel like it's been a minute since I even had a video on this here YouTube, and I have some explaining to do. I just want to catch up a little bit on what's been happening and just this new journey I'm on. I wouldn't call it a journey. I would say it's more of an awakening. But first things first, check the new zoo. I know y'all see it. When I first started this channel as a fitness channel, I had cut my hair at some point, and that's the look I was rocking for a while. Then in 2024, my best friend Paris passed away in March. So we're going on 2 years now. And you know how sometimes people like to do the Britney Spears when they're going through something, which is buzz off their hair. In my case, I grew it. I grew my hair out because I just didn't care. I didn't even know what to do with it because life was just a changing. One day I look up and my hair is like literally to here, and I had no idea what to do with it. I missed my short hair. I'm a short hair girly, like through and through. I know that now. So this look ain't changing. So I just hit up my hairstylist, Tiara, the beauty freak. I'll put her information in the description box, but I hit her up, told her, look, I need a makeover. I need to come in. I need to see you again. And she did her thing. She cut my hair, colored it. So this is a permanent color. I'm a carrot top now. You can check that little adventure out on my Instagram and my TikTok. We're moving on from beauty. Let's talk about life. I think I recall the last video I had on this channel was me like decluttering post-depression. Well, I don't want to say post-depression because like it never goes away. But anyways, child, the last video I was doing on here, y'all saw me declutter the room. I got to really free my space, get rid of some old clothes in order to make over my room. And it was amazing. I don't really have the full process because me and my sister ended up having to do a lot by ourselves when we thought we would have people that we could hire, good people, and that just didn't work out. We ended up doing this wallpaper. We did the front entrance of our apartment together with wallpaper, and I still have a few pieces to get, but I did, if you can see, I did start a art gallery for my room. I think I have like 3 more frames to get. And yeah, it's just been a lot, but I'm really loving the way that my room looks. I think it really exudes like who I am as a person. Like I can be a light, but I really love dark shit, y'all. Y'all didn't know this, but now you know. Now I am a horror fanatic. I love horror, thriller, those type of films and TV shows. I'm a spooky bit, okay? Like I love spooky season. I love Halloween, all that stuff. So I wanted to have like my room really show more of my personality as a creative and just like what I enjoy in TV and film. With that being said, there's been a lot of changes. Also, it's not on here anymore because I just wanted to get rid of videos that had nothing to do with what I'm doing now on this channel. I had a video where I talked about how I quit my toxic job back in 2025. I was finding that creativity was coming back to me. I say this because yes, I am a creative, but on the film and TV side, things like that, like screenwriting, filmmaking. I came out to LA for short films. Those type of things I was not doing. And I was kind of dwindling before Paris passed away, but it really just came to an abrupt halt when he passed away. Basically, I spent the summer getting myself together, getting my head right, and, you know, of course, looking for jobs. And thankfully, I got a part-time job that is remote that basically has been serving as a good day job, you know, to make sure to keep the lights on. But also, it's not so, what's the word? It's not such a high lift of a job where I feel like my life is like slipping through the cracks. And then shortly after getting that job, girl, here come Black Boy Rights Media. And what makes this like a full circle moment, I believe, is that I had applied to be in the company's mentorship program for writers back in like 2022. I had submitted a half-hour comedy, an idea I had that had been buzzing around in my head for a couple of years at that time. And I submitted it, became a semifinalist, but I did not get to proceed to be an actual mentee. I was hurt, but there's so many fellowships I had not gotten into, y'all. But you know what? That's okay. We move. It was no bad blood. I was just like, oh, keep it moving. But I will say around that time, like 22, yeah, that's when the doubt started creeping in. after getting rejection after rejections for fellowships, screenwriting contests, what have you. And since I like didn't unsubscribe from their newsletters, I don't recall seeing them much. I don't know, but this one in particular, I got a newsletter from them in July, and it was their usual newsletter with highlights. But then I saw right in the corner there was a call for fall interns, and I was like, ooh. One of the interns was social media. Y'all, my day job, marketing, social media manager, marketing director, like this was up my alley. So there were no stipulations as far as having to be a current student, what have you. I was just like, let me apply and see what they say. I sent in my resume, my portfolio website, all that stuff, and I let it go. I just didn't worry about it. And then I want to say like a week after getting my job, that's when Black Boy Writes reached out and said they want to interview me for the role. And I said, bet. And the rest is history. I guess I aced the interview because I got offered the role. Yeah! And that's what the update is, child. Now, as far as how that's helped me pivot, I want to say, into this new era I'm in and really fully honing myself as an artist, this internship has been such a lifesaver. The founder of the company is Mike Goyo. I did not mention that before, but Mike is a professional television writer. He's written for some of my favorite shows. So like he has really great credentials, and I don't think he realizes, I will probably tell him this at the end of my internship because it is a year long, child. I got like 5-6 more months left. I don't think he understands that how much he has helped like change my life, and him giving me the opportunity to just be an intern and really be on the inside within his company has been such an honor. It's really been helping my imposter syndrome as well. At some point when I was thinking about quitting,
I'm ready to give up!
Trying to get into the industry and being a filmmaker and being a screenwriter, I said to myself, I'm a signed author, and although I don't have my debut book out, pray for me because we are shopping that around as I speak. I was okay with just writing books. I just kind of gave up on the TV film dream. It's hard to make a film, y'all. It's hard to make a film. And I was waiting for someone to say yes to me. But being in this internship has showed me that even, people like top dogs, like people like Mike or like Issa Rae, like they're still getting told no too, even at the levels that they're at. And they still keep going. And then with the state of the world that we're in, like the climate of the US right now, like DEI has rolled back in all industries. It's been such a great eye opener, and it's really helped me become more confident in myself as an artist and not wait for anything and just get to writing. And because when I look back at it, y'all, when I applied to even be in the fellowship for Black Girl Writes mentorship initiative. Aside from what I submitted, I didn't have much else. I wasn't doing the work. And that's the running theme that I've gotten from just doing this internship, is that you got to do the work. I think a misconception that a lot of us indie artists, especially filmmakers and screenwriters who aren't staffed yet, I think what we think often is that, if I just write this one script, like this one pilot, that's going to get me through the door. And it's like, no, you have to have, for different things that you want to do that is in the industry, like for TV, like if you want to be a TV writer, you have to write a spec of for a show that you can, for one, see yourself working on, but also one that's on air currently. Kind of just had to have ego death in a sense, having this internship and just being back in this space again, but having actual inside, knowledge and experience now with the industry I've been trying to get into since coming out here to LA 14 years ago. Like, it's been so many things that I've been learning, and I'm just been so grateful. And I feel like getting this internship was a sign that I need to stay the course. And I came out to Los Angeles for a reason. Girl, I was truly thinking about leaving, being part of this internship and just having like a wake up call, like an awakening with, what I want to do and where I want to be. it's been beneficial to me to figure that out. Like, I'm turning 37 in May, and although like everyone says like age doesn't matter and it'll happen for you when it's supposed to happen, like I feel like I don't have time. I need to get out there and put my work out there and just worry about the rest later. I got to do the work. I can't say I'm a screenwriter and I don't have any scripts. Now that I'm back in this bit, spinning the block on filmmaking, this channel is dedicated basically to my creative journey, and I want to take y'all with me. So with this channel, I was thinking, what am I going to do as far as being a creative? What do I want to show? What do I want to be transparent about? And I thought, just the whole journey. When this channel was Beast and Beauty, which was a fitness channel, one thing I did regret when I started that channel was that I should have started it earlier. Like before I actually started it in 2020, I should have started it earlier to show people the process and the journey of what it took to lose 100 pounds, starting at 305 pounds. Like, people love journeys. What I figured I'd do is, show my creative journey, flex my TV and film knowledge. Cause your girl did go to film school. So I know a thing or two about a thing or two. And the big news is, just to commemorate my return to filmmaking, I wrote a short film. I haven't wrote a short film in years, but I wrote a short film, and it's in the horror genre. It's a body horror, art house horror, if you will. I will be filming it in October 2026. Crowdfunding begins soon, so keep a lookout for that video, and be sure to follow me on Instagram, and I will put the film's Instagram up on the screen too, so you can follow, and in the description box. This short film, basically, I had to write it because I had to get it out, and this is a lived experience. One of the great sound advices I've been getting just from being an intern with Black Boy Writes is that write what you know. And at that time when I wrote it, all I knew at that time was grief, and how I had been suppressing it to a point where it was literally eating me up. So I wrote a short film that focuses on my experiences, the months following Paris's passing, and how that really did a number on me. That whole experience felt like a horror, so I thought, why not make it a horror? So that short film development and all that, y'all are gonna see everything about that film. I'm doing this like whole rollout for this film, like Ryan Coogler did with Sinners. Like to this day, we are still getting Sinners content, especially after that Oscar win. We are still getting Sinners BTS stuff, and like we're eating it up. At least I'm eating it up. That's what I'll be doing, and I really hope you all support me in that endeavor. Something I'm really working on with my therapist is, girl, getting rid of this imposter syndrome and to stop doubting myself, because I got to make this film. I got to get this money to make this film, because if I don't, it will be a detriment to me. And I feel like it's something that Paris would have wanted me to do. He was my very best friend, and he supported everything I wanted to do as a creative. And of course, he also accepted me for who I am, but he really understood, and he used to tell me that, like, you are very talented, and I'm waiting for you to be put on, basically. So like the fact he believed in me, I just got to make this film and really just show the vulnerability, because I don't think that grief is something that we talk about a lot. So it would be nice to highlight mental health and grief within this film, and show people that you're not alone. Because I know when you're grieving, it can feel like you're alone, and there are so many other people who feel you, and sometimes it takes just watching a film to make you feel like you're not alone. So, all right, girl, I feel like I've done enough yapping. You know the drill. If you like this video and you're still here, that is, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to just leave a comment below. Let's chit chat. Keep it respectful, because I will block you. So there's that, girl. I'm Sharice B, and this is the work. This is emotion. Let's create.